the thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really, really, really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up. Way back, now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, play that. I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, 'cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway from Kansas City. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. It's an excellent look to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Let's go up. Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just gonna fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, 15. 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in the 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
Yellow, yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, 42, attack, attack! Hey, 57! 43! 43! Hey, 43! Attack!
To the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Yellow! 180! Attack!
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
I don't need to. Attack!
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. Cuts right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Genty from the gun. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, son. Hey, kid. 19 is right. Press right.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready? 319, that's it.
Running it after the penalty. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Here we go. 319, that's it.
Fields out of the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 11. West right field.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to try another deep one here. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 100 real quick.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Second and 6 coming up here.
I don't need to.
Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. We'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 58, you see that? Hey, Cam. Yep. Say hi.
Another give here to Genty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got it first to begin the frame.
331. EQ. Extend. Hey, Cam. Press. Go straight. Out. Let's go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connecting on the slant. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 319, right for that? Right.
Fields gets it out wide quick. On the move into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
43, yellow. Hey, coach, I'm the line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Back to Pitts it goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. I am. Somebody got to do it. I see. Watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, dog, from the music. They like, what he on? Is it Alpha and Omega? Welcome home.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he gets a few on the post forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack. Hero 15, hero 15. Hey, 43. 15, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Now it's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. Fry connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie, I ain't walking that roadie in New York, posted up like
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43. Let's go on, 80.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
48-yard attempt.
He didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in bottom right. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Oh, boy. That's cut. That was just a little bit too close for comfort. All depends on the rotation of the ball at that point, whether it's going to bank in, come right back at you. That time, it worked out.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, ready for that? Extend. Go.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. EQ. Up. 11.
Now it's Field. Finds a seam down the middle. We will get this inside the 30.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is Genty in second. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Keep those up. Ready? Green 9, 11.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
One here with Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Here we go, son. 3-19, guys, right. Hey, can't.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Good. 58, not.
Now Fields. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Lonnie! Hey, color. 43! Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Hey, Monday. Chip Smith. My man.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Easy. Right.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. offense to the line fast.
Will pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Fields looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. There's the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Angel.
Fields with a chance to run it here. Running in the red zone. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Hey, 57. What do you want?
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, Scott.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. It's a screen play to Genty. Room to work at the 35. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go. Tonight.
McClellan running behind center. Comes inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Green 19, go. EQ! Hey, never mind, Monday. Yep. Right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Yellow! On the water, right? 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
15, yellow! Yellow! Fire! Attack! 43! Yellow!
We'll air it out on third. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, son. 319, get up to that. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
And off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll take it past the midfield strike and start the push into Chiefs territory.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, never mind, Monday. 58, did you hear that? Hey, Ken. Angel. Right.
3rd and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Butker to try the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game.
28, Chiefs 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, get up to that.
Shotgun give here to Genty. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. 58, son. Trust me, much right. Hey, Ken.
Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Give now to the running back. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Arsenal. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, rip list.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. And on Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side.
Back-to-back carries here. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. Hey, 57. Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Yellow. Let's go on. Right side.
Quick throw left side complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Starting from the 5. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, 319 just what? Hey, 551, 551. Go.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now it's Fields. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Don't jump. Ready? 58. Here's that. Right.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that takes them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331. Son.
Genty from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 319. Yes,
Another give here to Genty. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Chip slant. Here we go. All right.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders holding on to a field goal lead. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 258. Hey, Ken. Go.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Turbo's up. Go.
Allen will not score. The defense holds and stops him short Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, right? Good night.
Giving this to Genty. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chiefs 25. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
42. Chiefs 25. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. I go on. Hey, Sunday. 15.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow. 15. That's a line. Hey, 15. Hey,
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.